And then all of a sudden the guys were flashing me, coming after me. And they're like, no. And we almost ran into each other. It was just like, ah! So close. We just went, man, I mean, we actually, oh, dude, you have no idea. We were flying too. Oh. Look at that sunrise above Africa. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, how beautiful, stunning. If I may say so myself. Oh my God, had a great night. 20 knots of wind, sustained. Drove up to Genoa quite a bit and just kind of cruised along. Slept like a baby, man. Slept great. Thank you, Gallup, for taking good care of me. Got another day to go. Get ourselves over there to Dakar soon today. Hopefully before nightfall tonight. Last night was a good night, actually. Although there was between 18 and 22 knots of wind. Got up and held up real good, man. He stayed on track, stayed on course. But I had to furl up to Genoa because conditions were a little rough. And it's better, you know, at night to play it safe. The thing was is that I slept, man. I slept. I'd wake up every couple hours, check on the course of the boat, conditions, and then go back to sleep. So it was like 2 hours up, 2 hours down, maybe 15, 20 minutes up, and back down to sleep. It was great. Now it's midday. Conditions have settled a little bit more, down to like 18 knots. I can't open up my Genoa anymore, so I can't go any faster. It just kind of sucks because it's torn at a seam there, ripped. So luckily I caught that yesterday before any further damage happened. But the self-helming autopiloting system is holding up with my clever bungee cord device here. Adjusting the lifting keel and of course adjusting the sails. This was the ultimate challenge, man, or at least one great challenge to live as a full-time sailor, man. Shit happens, you just gotta deal with it, and I'm able to deal with it so far, man. We got about 40 miles to go, maybe a little less. Should be there by this evening, inshallah, God willing. See Deus quiser. Hopefully next communications with you will be close to Dakar when we see land.
'Cause time is on our side, yeah. Time is on our side, yeah.
Off one of its hinges. Always something, man. Well, that's a buzzkill. I was just praising, hallelujah, my sweet Lord, and all that, and also boom. I was just happy, and boom. Great. Oh well. As long as I'm still alive. Thank you, my sweet Lord, or whatever it is that you're up there or down there in the water. Almost there. Please take care of us. Hallelujah, sweet Lord. Hallelujah. we got to stay vigilant out here now. About 15 miles from the coast, and there's a bunch of fishing pirogues. That's what I call them, pirogues. They're fishing boats, you know, handmade wooden fishing boats. These guys come out here, they're just so brave. But gotta look out for them. They're laying out the nets too, so that's another thing to look out for.
I was motor sailing fast at 7+ knots. I wanted to beat sunset so I could anchor in daylight. But then, I had to get through this monumental maze of fishing nets. I mean, monumental! Until I hit a dead end.
Oh, you wouldn't believe this. Always some shit happens, man. Me. I just had to cut a fishing line out of my rudder. I'm soaked. It sucks, man. All these fishing lines. Me, I'm out. Done. Holy cow, what I just went through, man, that was crazy. Oh my God. I was zigzagging around all these friggin' fishing lines, fishing nets that are going like horizontal. So I was crossing them perpendicular, and I had to go around and back and forth. It was crazy. Finally, there was one I couldn't get around, and I thought I could skip over it, and bam! My rudder got stuck, and it was friggin' windy and smashing waves and everything. Oh man, I was trying to get the guys to help me, and the fishermen, they were like, oh, and they came really close to the boat and fucking almost crashed into it. And I don't know, they hit my new dinghy. I hope they didn't bust it open, but anyways, finally I was just like, I gotta cut it. And I friggin' got the fishing net with a gaff, and it was splashing. I was afraid to get pulled into the water, and next thing you know, I just like, boom, I cut it, God damn it, I cut it! And then I was like, got out and freed, and it was zipping up, and I'm like, I'm going north, and we go parallel to these lines. It's the only way. I'll go all the way up further, and then all of a sudden the guys are flashing me, coming after me, and they're like, no, and we almost ran into each other. It was just like, wah! So close. We just went, man, I mean, we actually, oh, dude, you have no idea. We were flying too, oh. And they're like, follow us, yeah. And they got me around the last fishing net, and I was just, all of a sudden, I'm just like, I just changed my clothes. I was freezing, like shivering, trembling. So much adrenaline and energy went through me. Now I'm just like, motoring slowly, getting close to Gorée Island, and then hopefully I can anchor in a couple hours and chill out. Oh my goodness, adventures of Sailor Alex, adventures of the modern day pirate man, modern day nomad. This is no joke. Man, it's pretty crazy out here. There's all these ships everywhere, and some of them are on AIS, some are not. Gotta keep your eyes open. It's really dark, but okay, I just thought I'd let you know. Well, we did it. Listen to that. Not a sound except some guy singing Arabic prayers or whatever. We made it. We're in the Baidan, Dakar. What an adventure. I forgot to mention something. When I was trying to get the fish net untangled from my rudder, my mainsail was up. And I was facing downwind. Let me tell you, to try to get my mainsail down when I was facing downwind was not an easy thing. First thing I had to do, I thought, I gotta relieve pressure. Had a hard time dropping the mainsail. Meanwhile, the fishermen were spinning around me like I was trying to tell them, help me, man. And there was nothing that they could do. They came close to the boat, and they almost smashed into it. And because the waves, not them smashed into it, but the waves were like, wrong. But I managed to get the mainsail down, and it relieved some of the pressure. And finally, I got my IKEA ceramic knife, because I know that was the sharpest knife I had on hand, and friggin' grabbed it with a gaff and freaking sliced it before I got pulled into the water. And then I was free. And here I am. Now, a special friend of mine named Cyril, French guy I met like 4 years ago in the Canaries, gave me some foie gras, Grand Marnier, and a copy of Le Petit Prince. It's absolutely adorable. It's so French. It's so amazing. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Foie gras. I'm gonna have some pan-fried foie gras and some mashed potatoes, man. That's what I'm gonna have for dinner because I'm so starving. First, I'm gonna have a grog. I already had 4 on the way in, just here when things got calmed down. Thanks for coming aboard Galopine Winded Voyage. This is our studios. You know, it's the good people on Patreon who are making this happen and keeping us afloat. Hope you'll join our community there. We've got a lot of cool extra perks this year, like live updates, news, photos, videos, and I've even taken a stab at writing some short stories which are not for general audiences on YouTube. Plus, our friend and patron Graham started a WhatsApp chat that he aptly called Galopin's Cockpit. Guys from all over have joined, and we can talk and chat uncensored, say whatever we want, and discuss anything. And it's this community that's contributing to the continuation of this Living Adventure series. Or you can watch for free on YouTube. Just make sure to give us a like or dislike or leave a comment, and definitely subscribe. So thanks for coming along on Winded Voyage, man.